Ruby Association certified Ruby programmer examination is the examination intended for engineers to design, develop, and operate Ruby-based system. Any kind of Ruby system and any kind of framework. Okay, so they have introduced the new examination for Ruby 3 at October the 3rd, 2022. Okay, so the version for this Ruby 3 is the Ruby version 3.1. There's a lot of difference between the 3.1 and the 2.1. I think I will explain it later in my part. In my way of getting both of the Ruby Silver and the Ruby Gold. Okay. So, so this is the examination. You can see. The examination is about the two level. The first level is about the Ruby Go. It contains of the basic level of the background knowledge, class objects, and the standard library of Ruby. And this is the anyone who receive the Ruby Go will receive this badge. In the credentials not next a little like ranking, and this is the one for Ruby Go. Ruby Go is cover many. They cover the silver certifications, and there is also the Ruby application design. And by the way, you have to get the Ruby Silver first before you can get the Ruby Gold. So I think, so what is the scope of Ruby Gold and the Ruby Silver? Maybe I will have to share the screen a little. Sorry. So, the screen. Okay, so my screen is lit. So, okay. You want to see the page? Yes. Okay. So the Ruby, this is the scope of the Ruby Silver. It's about the comment, the liberals, the variables. If I remember, this also include the magic comment too. The operators, the conditional branching. Otherwise, there's a lot of operators about the and or operators in the.
Sorry. Can you maximize the window or zoom in the text a little bit? Okay. Zoom in the browser.
What?
Yes, I mean, could you please zoom in the browser? Zoom in. I mean,
okay.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. So conditional branching loops, exceptional handling, methodical block. This part is just an introduction. The method definition, class definition, module definition, and keywords argument. And some built-in libraries like object, numeral classes, string, array and hash. This is very important in the Ruby server. There's a lot about the array method and hash method. And in the numericals, and a little about object orientation, about polymorphism, inheritance, and mixing. But just this is just the beginning. There's a lot of about inheritance and missing in the law. And the examination fee is 150 dollars. In Japan, at the time I take the exam is about one 15,000 yen. 15,000 yen. Okay. So what is the scope of the goal? Well, we have the predefined variables and constant. And the it's about it's the predefined variables and constant is I have to say the system to be system. Maybe I will talk about them later. The literals variables in constant is very tricky since the variables is about the global variables, instant variables, and the local variables. Very very easy to be messed up. And the constant is the constant outside the class and the constant inside the class and the constant inside the module. Operators always block. We have block here, so we still have lambda too. Block program has a lot of questions about this. The exceptions, you have a part of code that handle the exceptions, and it asks you what exception is executed first. Non-local exists, keyword, argument, number parameters, pattern matching, and here doc. Here doc is about the string variable, the utilize string variables. If you know, we can use a lot of here doc in the raw SQL in the Ruby code. Okay, and the Ruby code is very heavy oriented, object-oriented programming. There's a lot about the detailed method, access control. This is very tricky too. You have to study carefully about the public, the private, and the protect method. Details of the class inheritance. This is a tricky part. You have to understand that when is the when the module is included or it is extended, you need that the inheritance, right? Details of module prepare and refinement. And final, we have meta programming and some built-in library and standard library out. There is one questions about the singleton design pattern too. And it still be $150 and the candidates must pass both silver and gold exam to be certified as the Ruby programmer gold. It means that passing this exam only can get you the certification. Okay, so we return to the slide. Oh, I have some example. Oh, wait. Right. Okay, this is in the credential.net. It's a sample of the Ruby Association where you have the certificates like this in a batch, which you can use in your business card name or email site or something. And this is from the version 2 which before the new version is passed. And at the time I at the time I attend this exam, the Ruby I can still bring this to Ruby to attend to my Ruby Go's 3 exam. At that time, the condition to attend the Ruby Go exam is to have the Ruby Silver or Ruby Gold version 2.1 certification. Oh, and that's the page of the Ruby Gold and Ruby Silver. Oh, I think I will show you my Ruby Gold page too. But by the way, a link to show off is that have I have printed this to have get mass sign it for me. Really, his sign is the in this app. Uh, and and the difference between the Ruby Silver between the version 2.1 and version 3.1 is that in version 2.1 you will after you receive the digital version of this certification, you will receive a paper version of this certification at your home. It is sent by witness. Sorry. But in the version Go only the digital version, so I just had to bring the Go version. Sorry for my show off. Okay, so about the schedule exam, I think I schedule in Japan, so it's a little different. I think I have assistant today. Okay, mate, where are you?
I'm here, I'm here.
Alright, can you introduce for me about the how to register the exam in Vietnam?
Currently, I'm not bring my laptop.
Yeah, you can use mine. What? Okay, Chrome. Okay. Anyone you ask browser now? Or yes, I see this browser is quite a convenience. So you should usually try. Right.
We can go pro magic. In this break, we can schedule the exam. And in Vietnam, currently just Ho Chi Minh City have the test center for Ruby Gold and Ruby Silver.
I guess we need to come to the center to take the test, but we can't do it online.
No, we can do it online, and we need to go to the test center in District 2. Yes. Here we can this is we will accept privacy. In this step, I will choose and we can choose the visual or Weibo.
Can we use the previous version of the week, or we need to use the latest test?
We need to use latest Ruby version. And here we can search the publicity and choose the start date. And robot.
Pick a new one, please.
Zero.
The first one is going to be GO, and the second one is going to be
Oh, 0, yeah, I guess so. No?
By the way, one can follow us on Ruby Simulate Saigon API live stream on YouTube.
And we can choose the days and we have in our day we have many time to test, but here just one calendar. And after choose the time we can next and we can input the information, and after that we will input the card to payment.
I guess the costs are still around $150.
Yes, it's $150 and it's about 3.8 million Vietnam đồng. Yeah, that's the step for register the exam.
Yeah, thank you for sharing.
Okay, so I continue my slide. Okay, so we move on to the benefits of the Ruby Association. I think maybe in Japan there's more benefits before, but again, the benefit, the short benefit here is to check your knowledge in Ruby. I know that many of you think that Ruby is easy because always work with Rails and Rails do everything. But if you want to understand Rails or any programming language, you have to understand the core of the programming language, not just the framework. And now there's a benefit that there's a free 6 month in video on RubyMine subscription. RubyMine is a product of JetBrains. And recently at the Ruby Tokyo seminar, I was approached by the sales of the JetBrains just to introduce the RubyMine, and we discussed a lot about the EDI overall and the use of generative AI on the web, the EDA recently. And there's a promotion and salary work, or at least about you can have the refund of the SMP. And the free 6 months of RubyMine is for the developers who passed the exam during 2023 and 24. I passed it last year, so I was qualified. And you can be qualified too if you attend the exam before the end of this year. And as for the business, this is the well, it's about the branding. It's about the Ruby Association certified system integrator program. There's two types. This is the gold and this is the silver. As you can see here, the goals require more than 5 full-time employees who hold the gold certification. And the silver is two, but just the silver. And after that, you can the business can uh, fill out the number real application form and send it to the info link. And we can see that this is the mass company, which is ESM Ruby development. And any one of you here work in Ruby development?
Yeah, I see.
Right. There's many company too. I think that's okay in Japan. Free subscription to Ruby association news, and sometimes there is a chance to talk to mass. Okay. Always, and there is the fact that there is, I think there's 3 or 5 people in Sanasarit, Da Nang, who has the Ruby silver exam. But I think we have been here is Ruby Gold programmers. So I think this new is just you see there are people who attend for the exam too. And preparing for the exam, this is the document. The web, I have to say that the exam, the questions in the exam is a little like this. Maybe I will open it for you. This is a silver sample. What is the okay?
Sorry, can you leave it in your browser? Okay. Yeah, it's okay.
Okay. So the first question is about the true values in Ruby. I think I will call for vote. Who votes for and raise your hand. Okay. Okay. The answer is ID two. I think. I think this question 3 is interesting. Or what variable name is variable? Alright. So I think I a little forget about this question, so I have to. Okay, that's the C. And there is a lot of example in Ruby 3 like this. Okay, so that's the exam, and this is the Ruby Association break test repository. And you can see here that there is file Ruby 2, that's called the check gold and flexible. You can download it to your local and just run it as check gold.ruby, and then the question is auto. Okay, so we move to the study materials. You have to well, although I think we will study young. Not that. It just if we are studying for the exams, the more or the less we always done. It's just how heavy we depend on the dumps, right? So we have the other links to, this is from the Liberty Fish company. They have the quite good exam. I used to train myself with this. If you can understand Japanese, you can click translate into English. And by the way, the question is mostly in the form of the code, so I think the translation sometimes does not matter. There is a new website recently. It's called rubyacademy.com. Sorry. They have, I think, they have a lot of Ruby quiz here, and you can use them to train for your exam too. Okay, so the final part, the course in the below. There is two course in below is the silver course and the gold course. It's from my it's although from this repository and my experience with the Ruby exam about what questions I have encountered, and then I remember them well as sometimes as keywords, sometimes as the how the code is executed, and then I run it at home, and then I try to recreate the questions. Well, this is my fourth time taking the Ruby Go exam. Okay, so in my experience, I have to take 2 times to pass the Ruby Silver exam. At that time, is version 2.1. At first, I study only in the Liberty Fish site, and then I failed. After I failed, I realized that some questions I did not encounter in the Liberty Fish, so I have to buy a Japanese book about the Ruby certificate. I think I will, maybe there's the new version of it. Okay, sorry. Yes, this is the book. And this is the old version, and this is the version I started with, and this is the newest version of it. Well, after I by this book and I study, I passed the silver. At that time is 2.1. And then there is the upgrade version at that time, so this book is not published yet. So I study this book to study for the Go exam. And this is the updated version, so sometimes some of the code is right here, but it's right here, but it's wrong in the version 3.1, so I failed 3 times. But my test score is I have to say it's progressing. The later time is higher than the previous time, and the most painful, well, I have to say the most painful time fail time is that the third time. The third time, I think we have to be back at the pass score of the Ruby Gold exam, and the silver issue is the, well, it's 75%. It means that it's the 75 score of 100, and I got the lead time is 74. My score is 74. Can you understand that?
Yeah.
One more question, then I will pass. But at least I passed the fourth time because I believe that my score has been higher the later time. So I think the fourth time will be my last time, and I'm glad that I still have that belief. Although that painful time take a lot of courage and the willing to continue for me. Oh, and I think Vinh has the story too. Vinh, can you tell me about your experience and tell me and everyone?
Okay, I will sit here and talk.
Yeah, we can. So we have 15 minutes left. Then just let's try to wrap up the talk, and we have a Q&A.
The short sharing. Hello everyone, my name is Vinh. Currently I working at Money for Good Vietnam, and I think the test in Japan is same with Vietnam, but everyone each person have the other experience, different experience each other, and I also recently I got the Ruby Gold certificate about last week, and and yesterday one invite me to come here and talk small talk about in my experience. And for my experience, I just focus and take the mock exam, and in each question I deep dive into it, and I change the context of that question, and try to make more change the code to and run in local to test another other context for the question, and from that I can deep dive into Ruby and know more about the nuance of Ruby, and for Ruby Silver I have 2 months to learn and practice mock exam, but I actually focus about two weeks before I take the real test, and it's I think it's quite easy for who have experience with Ruby. And about Ruby Gold, I also have 2 months to learn and practice mock exam, and I just focus 3 weeks and to do the mock exam and practice, and then I do the real test. And for the Ruby Gold, many tricky questions make me have feel confused, and the first point I want to suggest you is read question carefully when do the test. It have many tricky, and we also need to deep dive into the question when we do the mock exam. Is the yeah. And one thing when we test in Vietnam is we need to bank card with your signature to when I come to the test center. Yeah, that's in my experience about take the exam, Ruby exam. Yeah. Do you have any question?
With your experience, so what is
Yes, I think that the biggest challenge for me when I learning to take a test is um, um, the test cover many things in Ruby, and I need to choose the right content to learn, and, and at that time I read some blog, and I read blog of musicals and author blogger, and to summarize the content of the test, and I also do many mock tests for normal about question in test, and that's in my experience.
Yeah, I have a question. I have seen in the repository that we share before, but I see just a few tests or one or two mock tests.
Yes.
Yeah, so do you have any resources so we can relate it to?
Yes, the first play I want to recommend you is Viplo, the Viplo chord is have it's designed by this one and it's I think it's also it's don't enough for that, but it's first way I learned and I achieved 100% for that before I come to the another place. The second way I practice is liberty. When I practice in liberty for civil, if you pass about 95%, you can do the real test. I think you can pass when you pass 90% in liberty. And for the goal, liberty is not cover cannot cover the test, but we can deep dive into each question and learn over there, and we can extra more context in the question. Yeah, that's in my experience. And if you want to know more,
Yeah.
please contact me.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Wait, I have a question. Is the question that the Liberty Fish is outdated, or as I remember about the doctor certifications, I got some outdated question. So is that a problem for you?
Yes, I also face some outdated question, but um, I when I see it's not right, I will go to the local copy, go to the local and test the with version 3.1, and and some question is not had in the real test. Many questions, and I think the liberty is had the with the real exam, and when I do the real exam, it will be more easier. Yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Although a little outdated, but in the conversion, the Liberty Fish is more tricky about the inheritance and the module in the Ruby. The exam is a little easier, but about the and the dot lambda too, right?
Yeah.
You remember? Just a little remember about the gold exam and the silver. The gold exam about the hardest part is about the object oriented, about the class inheritance, and the around that. Right?
Yes, it had many questions about inheritance and block lambda. And before I do the real test, I had passed 100% in liberty about 10 times.
Okay. Okay, so I think we about the experience maybe is over. Okay, thank you for listening to my speech. And then I think this time we have some scheduled talks.
Thank you, Phương.
Yeah, thank you. Well, so,
Hello.
yeah, thank you, Won, for the very informative talk about Rubik's certificate. And yeah, bye. See you now. We all going out for pizza. But bye bye. Bye. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Mong mỏi anh em đi sao lại.
Okay, now it's pizza time. Thank you, everyone.